What's like a better word for boring? Like just
normal girl.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh. Yes.
Yes, queen. Go off.
Lay the house down, boots, mama. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of We've Had a Time. Ah. If your shirt's not off, I don't know what to tell you.
You should know by now.
At this
We're
point,
10 deep.
Episode 10, we made it to the double digits.
Isn't that crazy?
And it's actually very crazy. And
I know.
y'all have never done anything this consistent.
We've never done anything this consistent.
And by y'all, I mean us, actually.
It's me and Cece. We've never done anything for 10 weeks, ever.
Nobody wants to work these days. Nobody wants to work, especially us.
Truly. I would rather be sleeping. Just kidding. I actually love this. You know what I was I saw a statistic. I was listening to another podcast, really. And they had mentioned that most podcasts don't see the third episode. Like they'll quit after 3 episodes. Or what is it? It's 3 and then the next one is 20. So it's like between those. So we've passed the first hump.
First threshold done.
Crazy.
And y'all could never talk this long. Because you guys probably go outside.
Go outside or read or like do other things instead of like yapping.
Y'all probably have other hobbies.
And actually have schedules that are filled with stuff.
Y'all probably have fulfilled lives. And y'all could never do what we do.
Y'all can never sit here and yap for 4 hours on a weekly basis.
You bitches can't even spell podcast. How about it? Big sorry. Welcome back, everybody. I hope my audio's better today. I can't tell you, we forgot to sound check. Thank you so much. The last time, I don't know if you had a chance to watch the last episode yet, but it was pretty gnarly. Sorry.
Emphasis on the gnar.
It was a big gnar on the gnarly. It was pretty bad. And I did not know.
I didn't know either. So I really hope this time around.
I would have thought you would have noticed.
Let's do an ASMR check. Do an ASMR and we'll see if it works.
Oh, good idea. Okay. Did you hear it?
I got excited.
All right. I'm going to
do it again, yeah. The little slurpee.
I'm trying to turn up this mic. Okay. Hey, everybody. I'm going to try the mint flavored yerba. Ew. That was fucking crazy.
That is so funny. Tingles. All the tingles.
Wow.
Chills. I just got so many chills right now.
Chills down my spine.
That was so good.
Was it? I'm a little terrified of myself, to be honest.
I actually like ASMR. Scared. It really be putting me to sleep. Like,
to sleep?
Oh yeah, easily.
That's crazy.
There's this one. It's not even ASMR. Well, it kind of is. There's this one girl that'll sit there and she'll like pull the negative energy out of you.
Oh my god, girl, send her to me. About? No, bitch, you just have to send her to me.
She'll sit on the camera and she'll just be like pulling. She'll be like pluck, 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 pluck.
I need her.
I always feel so much calmer after she comes up on my page. I'm like, wow.
That's so nice.
A weight has been lifted.
Do you actually feel it? Do you feel it, Mr. Krabs?
Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? I do.
Is she work? That's amazing.
I think so.
Honestly,
but it also might just be like, she just calms me
placebo.
down.
Yeah. It's probably like kind of like your instinct at this point. To just
I'm just a sucker. That's all it is.
I know. Turns out she's like a fraud.
Any Ponzi scheme, in your head the whole time. I'm down for.
I'm thinking, as it is the 10th episode. I got a birthday coming up, as we know. I am a Gemini. Big Gemini season.
Whoa, whoa.
And in honor of that, I thought it would be fun to do a nice little reflection period, as we are both very much in our late 20s. We've lived a life. We are wise beyond our years. And also
older.
So young.
You say so young, I'm like older.
We are equal parts wise and old, but also young and foolish. I fear.
Heard that.
Yeah, so that's where I was pivoting our large conspiracy topic from today. And yeah, that's what we're going to talk about. Is there any birthday stories that you would like to share, Michelle?
You know, normally, gosh, I have such a terrible memory. I really got to work on that. Really have to work on that.
In all fairness, you have shared 2 significant birthdays.
Yeah, I'll say like most of the interesting. I'm a very, boring gal. Well, not boring. What's like a better word for boring? Like just
normal girl.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Oh. Yes.
Yes, queen. Go off.
Lay the house down, boots, mama.
Yeah. That's all I can say. Yes. Yeah.
Oh, fuck. So you're a normal girl.
I'm a normal gal. Okay, I don't really take my birthday too seriously. And the times that I've tried to take it too seriously, I feel like they don't pan out. Like, I think everybody wants their birthdays to be like a movie, like this is a movie. I want all these things to happen. You know, you want everybody to show up. You want everyone to have a good time. And I've had fun birthdays where like everybody shows up and everybody has a good time, but they're like normal. Like they just, we do a dinner or like we have a fun little party in our house. I think the most like scandalous things I've talked about in episode 1. So you guys have to listen to find out what that is.
Get into it.
Plug.
First epi. Throwback.
Where it all began.
Yeah.
So I don't have any crazy stories. All right. I usually like.
Girl, you levitated on your birthday.
Oh my god, my 11th birthday. You're right. Why did I forget about that already?
That sounds like a fucking movie. Let's talk about that 11th birthday.
I really wish I had the photo. It's at my mom's house. I have to digitize all of her photos.
I need it bad.
I'll see if I can find it. Maybe I'll have her take a picture of it.
For all intents and purposes, I need that photo.
But yeah, bad. Did I talk about this already?
You touched on it like 2 episodes ago.
Yeah, well,
I just know you levitated and you
yes,
event coordinated at the big age of 11.
My mom was really big on parties when we were growing up for like me, my brother, events. Like she's a very big hostess with the mostess.
Yep.
And so every party we've ever had, like she would decorate, she would get the cupcakes, the same thing. She would get a big, nice cake, like everything to the nines. You know what I mean? Everything would be taken care of. You wouldn't have to do anything. She had it locked down. Hostess with the mostess. Damn. So from like the age of 0, from conception, little baby shower, we have had parties. And for my brother, she stopped, I think it was at like 11. She's like, can't do this anymore.
That's fair. 11 years running is a lot.
Because up until 11, she was a stay-at-home mom, or she like worked for the school. So she had her vacations. Okay. And so like it was easier for her to manage doing all of that.
Yeah.
And then we turned 11, and I think my brother was like, I don't want to do this. I think we went to Six Flags for one of his birthdays, and I have trauma from Six Flags.
Are you not a roller coaster person?
I am. Okay.
I'm unpacking a different trauma today.
I love like Disneyland roller coasters. I really like those.
Yeah, but we both know that doesn't count.
Hey, listen, Tower of Terror is scary.
Okay, fair. I'll give you that and Incredicoaster.
The Incredicoaster is like the safest I've ever felt on a roller coaster.
Yeah, that's real.
The safest I've ever felt. I'm like, what's he doing?
I know. I didn't even know he was in there. I thought he was still outside.
No, he came up with me. Anyways, so I like those roller coasters. I've gone to Six Flags plenty of times. I really cannot get behind the speed and like me lifting off of my seat. I can't do it. So no, I don't really like roller coasters that much. I like, if we talk Six Flags, like that ninja one where like your feet are covered, I'm down for that.
I don't know that one.
That one, and then there's like Colossus. It's like the oldest fucking one at the park.
I hate that. No, I don't hate that one. I hate
it's like the big white
Goliath.
One. Okay, that's where my trauma lies.
That's fair. I rode that when the first time I rode that roller coaster was the first time I ever almost backed out of a roller coaster because my anxiety was so heavy. But I was like a little younger. I must have been like 13 or maybe 14, like very early teens, to where I didn't really know how to like express or pinpoint what that was back then. I thought I was just being a little bitch, to be fairly honest.
Sure,
like I thought I bullied myself into
didn't think it was like a legitimate fear. You were like, everybody else is doing this.
Right. Like, you know, I've always, like, my parents have always kind of like instilled in us to like try everything once. So I was like, oh, maybe I'm just being like a little baby about it. And I went, and that is truly a terrifying. I've never felt myself go vertical in the way that drop has made me feel. Like, that was pure, like truly pure fucking terror. I don't know if I could do that roller coaster again. I'll ride that one. I don't think it shoots out flames anymore, but X2, like that one's supposed to be like really terrifying.
Mind X2.
Neither do I. I think Goliath is 100 times scarier because I'm literally falling to my death.
I think that's what it is. Well, I have the same trauma. Basically, we went to celebrate my brother's birthday. I don't know how old he was, but I had to have been like between the ages of 10 and like 13. Not even. Probably like 9 and 12. Let's say. I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
And we went, and it was me, my brother, and a bunch of our cousins, and they were all making fun of me because I didn't want to go on Goliath, you know? I was like, I'm too scared. Yeah. Like, I don't want to go. And they were like, of course you wouldn't want to go, you baby. Like, you shouldn't even be on this roller coaster, like, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, well, you know what? Fuck you guys. I'm going to go on it then. I'm going to go on it then. You guys are making fun of me.
No.
Fuck you guys. And so my dad is with me and he's like, are you sure? And I'm like, yeah, they're making fun of me. I want to go on this roller coaster. It looks really fun and I want to do it. It was a mistake. It was a mistake.
A mistake.
I get on that bitch. I'm like,
that ride is always a mistake.
I'm like, okay. It's like chugging and chugging and chugging. And then I get up there and I just know that was probably my first panic attack. I was screaming bloody murder. I was like, stop, stop. I was crying off the ride. Crying off the ride. I was like, you need to stop this right now.
Stop this entire ride. Shut it down.
Burn it to the ground. This is ridiculous. How do you expect people to do this all the time? Yeah, no, I was
holy
crying
shit,
off
dude.
Of that ride.
You poor thing.
Terror. And they made fun of me even more. And I was like, oh, this shit is not worth it. It's not worth it. That's probably when I learned to like not argue. I was like, nothing good comes from arguing. Nothing good comes from standing up for yourself.
Holy shit, dude.
I had so much trauma from that ride that I didn't ever want to go back. I think I only went back like
that's fair.
As a 19-year-old. I'll go back. See what's up. But I certainly did not get on
entirely fair. And you never have to ever again.
And I won't. I don't find that park to be that fun. It's a pretty one and done.
Yeah, personally, it's a pretty one and done coaster.
I'd rather go to Disneyland.
To me, I mean, like I personally like rides.
Yeah,
you know, I like roller coasters. I just feel like that one in particular, there's something sinister going on there. Granted, also,
devil is at work.
Like I would still, absolutely. Like, have you ever watched Final Destination 3?
I don't know actually. The only one I've seen is where like the log comes through the front door or the front window of the car.
I want to say that's like the first or second
probably
one.
The first one.
You've never seen the third one? Okay, so the third one, it would actually like ruin your life. I'm just gonna should I tell you?
No, yeah, you can tell
like,
me. It's
now
fine.
I feel like I'm like, okay, great. So you know how like every Final Destination starts with like a very traumatic experience. Mm-hmm. They all happen to miss it. Mm-hmm. Death comes for them anyways. Mm-hmm. Yes. So that death or the missed death is a roller coaster.
Oh.
Yeah. And it messed with me for a little bit. Mm-hmm. And then like I tried to get over it by riding more roller coasters. But Goliath made me feel
no.
Like some shit was about to go. Some Final Destination 3 shit was about to go down.
I don't want to do it. I don't want to.
You should never have to.
Yeah, anyways, where did this come from? Why did I start talking about roller coasters?
That all came from your brother's birthday.
Oh, my mom. Yeah, so she planned... she would plan like all of our birthdays, and so we turned 11 and my mom was like, I'm not gonna throw you a birthday, like I don't have time to do it. Basically she was like, you can have one.
Damn, dude.
But I was like, I want a birthday. She was like, well then you plan it. And I was like, and my love for hosting was born. So I put together all the things I wanted. I like picked out my decorations and I printed them out and I showed her like the links to where I was going to get them from.
Oh, nice. And so there was supervision.
And I was like super into like, I was like, what do I want at this party? I was like, a magician. That sounds like that'll do.
And thus the magician
he was born. I think I probably still have his card. Like, I don't even know where I got this card from. I really
Magic?
have no idea. Just landed right in front of me. But yeah, I got his card. I booked him. He comes in. He does a bunch of like magic. I don't remember any of it other than when he decided to like, now we're going to levitate the birthday girl. Everybody was like, ooh.
Did you know that? Did he like ask for your consent?
He didn't. No.
Oh.
He was like, birthday girl, come on up. It was before that was a thing. Oh my god.
Consent? He levitated you against your will, girl.
Kind of, but it was kind of cool. And so
were you kind of like down?
No, I was down.
Were you like the type of kid who was like, oh fuck yeah, I'm doing this?
Or were you like, my main flaw with that, like enjoying it wise, was like, I don't know if I'm gonna, this is like the trauma of me. I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna fit on the board. I was like, I don't know if he's gonna be able to levitate me because I'm kind of big. As an 11-year-old, I was
you thinking about gravity.
I was like,
with a guy who's performing magic.
Yeah, I was like, I'm really heavy. Like, I'm a plus size gal. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna fit on this board. I don't know how he's gonna levitate. Like,
you like pull him to the side, start talking logistics.
I need you to know that I weigh this much, and I don't know if this is gonna work for you, but you gotta like put some extra rig on that.
Realistically, how does the magician thing work? Because
just so you know, you see me, right? Your magic is prepared. Like, you came with the proper rigs.
Your magic can withstand.
I was like, so when I think I remember like I have like a vague memory of just being like panicky. I was like, oh my god, am I gonna fit? Am I gonna
just low anxiety starts.
I was like, this is gonna be so embarrassing if I break this board. Can you imagine? As a child, I was like, nah. And so
everyone got to go home after that.
Cry and be like, I'm done. I'm not even having a birthday. But yeah, that one was fun. He made me levitate. Everybody was like, ooh. I was like, what? My mom was like, I took a picture. I was like, this is perfect. So that one was fun. Everything went off without a hitch.
That seems like a pretty.
The theme was
damn
puppies.
Good birthday.
At least I'm consistent.
That is so you.
All the plates.
And what else would it be?
All the plates had little puppies on them. The birthday sign had little puppies.
Nintendo type shit.
Hell yeah. I used to fucking that shit heavy. Mm-hmm.
Dude, same.
That was my best birthday to date.
Love. Damn. The big 1-1, baby.
It was all down the hill from there. I was cursed. That magician was using dark magic for sure. It was like cursed me for life.
He's a warlock.
He's like this like Mexican man. I was like,
he's fucking
had the like cloak and everything.
Who's the villain from Halloween Town? Calabar. You had Calabar at your birthday party.
Oh yeah, he made me levitate. And then stole my youth.
And then aged me.
I'm really supposed to be 12.
Alas, I've been 45 for many years.
But yeah, that's probably my favorite birthday. After that, the 22nd one was fun. It was fun. But
have we talked about your 21st? How was your 21st?
My 21st is in Santa Barbara.
Same.
Oh,
love.
Yes, I remember. You were not at my 21st because you were too young.
I wasn't. Yeah.
By like 6 months. 7 months? 6 months.
And nobody wanted to share a trench coat with me to go downtown to the bars.
What a shame.
It's hard. It's a little hard finding a friend to do a trench coat situation with you.
You'd be surprised.
I will say. You'd be surprised how many people rejected me.
You'd be surprised how many times I've had to offer and no one take up on it.
To this day, I still have not found a reliable source. It's
in the cards.
There's a lot of logistics going into it, a lot of commitment.
One day someone
that not
will
a lot of people can handle.
Mm-hmm.
One day I'll find the right candidate. And I can do my thing. But until then, I couldn't go to your 21st birthday.
Yeah. No, it was fun. I invited those same people up for that one. You're always inviting people up there, dude.
Tried and true, baby.
Tried and true.
Tried and true.
All my old friends came up.
Original crew.
And we took the bus. My friend Shelby took a Plender. She like fucked up her whole knee that day, I think.
Oh my God.
Was it that day? They start to blur together.
That's real.
But I really just remember going out to the bars. I think that was it. Oh, and then I went to Vegas afterwards.
You did.
I did go to Vegas. I forgot.
Yeah.
I went to Vegas. I brought some of my friends. My brother got me a hotel.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And we saw a couple DJs.
Yeah.
We ate some good food.
Cute.
Yeah, it was cute. It was like very low key. Nothing crazy happened that I'm willing to share.
Fair enough. Anyways.
But yeah, that one was fun. Did you do anything aside from what we did that day for your 21st birthday? I can't remember if you came back home and did something.
I went. So here's what I'll say about like the first era of my 20s. Like honestly, like 18 to like 22.
Mm-hmm.
There were some valid reasons of why I didn't want to care for my birthday, but mostly like I just wanted to be a person who didn't care about their birthday. And I think it's a safe space to admit that. I don't know why. I just like...
You just wanted to be the type of person that was like, no, it's not a big deal. It's just my birthday.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just wanted to be... I think that was a little bit of like a remainder of pick-me-isms that I had within my body. I wanted to be just like a cool girl who didn't care about my birthday.
Did you want people to like step up for that fact? You know?
No, but that is where I'm at now. I
don't care about my birthday, but somebody better do something.
Well, now I'm like almost the opposite. Like I care about my birthday, but I need other people to do the things for me. Because I got past like the hosting phase. Like I started to care about my birthday like 23-ish, 24, because I wanted to appreciate life a little more. 22 was a little depressing just because it was like the first birthday without my mom. But like 18 to 21, I think I just like didn't want to be the person who cared about my birthday.
Okay.
So like I wanted to be like an under the radar person so bad.
Nonchalant.
You know, like just a dinner. But I feel like I should have went a little harder, especially like Yeah. I mean, I guess I've had birthday parties and shit before. But even still, I think no, that's not true. 18 was a good birthday. 19 through 21, I think I was trying to rebrand as somebody who didn't care about their birthday.
I feel it. I feel
18
it.
Actually, I had a little garage party, and that was sick. Yeah, you know.
We love a good garage party.
Yeah, that was like my I was starting to be a little more extroverted. Really go all out for senior year or whatever. So that was really cool. But 21, yeah, I didn't do much.
I think I wish
spend some time with family and you guys. What do you wish?
I was gonna say like I wish more people were like, how do I put it? Because I was in your realm of like, I don't want it to be a big deal, but you know how you secretly hope everybody's like gonna make it a big deal.
Yeah, I feel
like
that.
I can't wait to like pull up to a surprise party. You know what I mean? And my friends in high school did that. I had some good friends in high school that did do a surprise birthday party for me, now that I remember.
How sweet.
It was very cute. They like did a whole scavenger hunt for me too. So like each person, like every person had like a different gift or whatever. And it was
that's so thoughtful.
They were so nice. I miss them all.
That's really
sweet. They were super cute. They made like this whole scavenger hunt. I know. Very adorable. And they had like taken a picture like with a sign that said happy birthday. and they all like jumped off of a thing. And then someone printed that and like cut it into each letter. So everybody had like a piece of this picture. And at the end, I had like a full picture.
Oh, right.
Isn't that funny?
Yeah.
I love That Birthday too.
I love that.
So I wanted that energy, but like for my whole life. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. Like
I didn't want to have to do anything. I wanted people to like make it a big deal, I guess, right? Like,
right.
More.
Like I'm not above like wanting the attention, because sure, like I get one day a year to be all about me, point blank period. But I will say that like it takes so much out of you to like try to do everything yourself.
It's super stressful.
That I'm just like, I would love if other people figured it out for me at this point.
And
I like being host to like an extent. Yeah. I love it, but I do realize like how much it burns me out.
Yeah.
Like I threw a surprise party for my sister, and for some reason that like just took me out. Like it made me like not want to host anything for
That's fair.
Like literally up until this point, and that was like back in October. Just because I worry about, or like I think I just like effortlessly go through the motions and try to do everything myself, and then when it's all said and done, like
you're just tired.
I'm cooked. I'm burnt out. Yep.
I think
so. Yeah.
I think the missing, like, I think if I had a friend group that was like used to doing things together all the time, let's say, right? Like we're used to always doing game nights, or we're used to always like celebrating even small wins, or like we're used to hanging out like every holiday aside from like the regular holiday.
Yeah.
I think it would be easier to have them know enough and know what you want. Like for your sister, like obviously it's easier for you to put together a party for her, even though it's like super stressful and everything.
Yeah.
But if everyone, what am I trying to say? Let me like reel it in. What am I trying to say?
Are you trying to say like?
Sorry, go ahead.
No, you're good. You're good. What were you gonna say?
I think it would be less stressful if that happened more often. Does that make sense? Like if this was like a typical thing, like you can rely on everyone to show up at the right time, or like to help you out with this XYZ. Like if it was more of a normal thing, it would be less stressful. I feel like for me, like down here at least, like I don't have that group of people that's like always doing stuff all the time. So to get everybody in the same room for anything is like a mission. Like it is so difficult.
Absolutely.
To get people to come out, like when you're
kind of like the center, you're like the center friend or like designated kind of person. Like that shit gets tiring. You know, it's a lot of work.
Oh yeah,
and a lot of people don't realize that.
Yeah, and I think that's where my transition to like I'm just gonna do something that 100% makes me happy. You know what I mean? Like I am perfectly satisfied. Like we talked about our perfect day one episode. I want to have my perfect day and not care about anybody else. Like I don't even care if I do it alone. You know what I mean? Or like me and my boyfriend, or like me and like one other person. But I only want to do what 100% makes me happy. And I think that more comes from the late 20 age thing. Like,
sure.
Like I don't want it to be a movie anymore. Like I don't want to get super fucked. As much as I think it's fun, like I don't want to get super fucked up anymore. I don't want to do it.
No, that's fair.
I don't want to do it. I just want to have like a good day, 100% what I want to do. And if anyone wants to join, you can, but I'm not gonna put in the effort because it's my day. You know,
no itinerary, no coordinating, no working with everybody's times. I don't want to do it.
And if, like I said,
that's the shit that gets me. I'm like making it more about like other people.
Yeah, which it shouldn't be.
I mean, that's the essence of hosting. Yeah, which I like. You know, anyone else's day. like I'm there.
Yeah.
Like I'll help you do the shit. But like I just feel like
for me
I need everybody to take that shit off my hands.
Like, I don't want to do anything.
You know, like I can't do it.
Like I'll orchestrate my perfect day singularly. Like it won't be a perfect day for everybody. Does that make sense? Like if I wanted to go to Disneyland for my birthday, I will make the day a Disney day, but I'm not gonna like assure everyone has a ride and assure everyone's coming and like RSVP anything. I'm not gonna go that far anymore.
No. I'm gonna tell you the time.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna tell you the time. I'll tell you when it's starting, when I think I'm gonna wrap, and the rest is up to you.
Yes.
I might tell you how I get there, but I'm not picking you up.
Right.
You can meet me at my house and you can hop in. But if you're not there by X amount of time, baby, the bus is leaving.
It's gone.
I'm going.
And sucks to suck. I'm sorry.
Peace and love. It's about me.
It's my birthday.
Like, why am I waiting for you to get ready?
Right.
On my birthday.
Right. I feel like I have always tried to make other people's birthdays like super fun and not stressful. Like you don't have to worry about a thing. Like I'm just gonna whatever you want to do, you tell me and I'm gonna make it happen. That's like where we're at.
Yeah.
And so do the same for me. Like whatever your plan is, just whatever my plan is, you have to be down for it. And if you don't want to be a part of it, then that's totally fine. I would rather you just be like, this isn't really something that I would enjoy, but happy birthday. Here's like a gift card. Or like
exactly.
Here's money for a drink. God bless. Happy birthday.
It's true. And like this all sounds mean, like on a surface level, but I feel like y'all gotta be in the hosting game in order to kind of like understand where we're coming from. It's all peace. It's always peace and love. Like,
yeah, I think
clearly Meesh and I don't hate people. Like we love the people we love, but coordinating and planning on your birthday really takes away from you, and that's just very real and honest.
And I think a lot of like the struggle, at least for me, is that I don't like I have local people, but I have like not local people.
Sure.
That need accommodation. Me. Right? Not you.
Yeah.
You're easy.
Oh.
I can just stick you somewhere.
The couch, baby.
Your preferred bed. Yeah, but that's a factor that you have to like keep in your brain, is like it also has to be a day that if you want other people there, like they can also come. I don't know. Like it's a lot to coordinate. I just didn't really So, and then it's like if you think about it, hosting is like if you do it for yourself, it's the most expensive thing to host.
Yeah. You
spend so much money to
You're
have
accommodating
people
for everyone,
to
dude.
have people come to your home. Like it's so great.
That's the thing. It's like you honestly spend more on your birthday when everybody should be buying me stuff.
But like, no, yes. I think if it would be different if
I'm kidding mostly.
Yeah, like I just don't want to. I don't know. When I've tried my best, like if I'm in the financial ability, like if I go out to a dinner with someone that's having a birthday and they're my friend, I'm going to cover for them. You know what I mean? Yeah. You don't spend money on your birthday. Like if we're going out to a dinner, like you're not going to pay for your dinner. Or like you're not going to pay for your drink. I'm going to pay for your drink for you. I will, like, that's me. Like you shouldn't have to spend money.
Yeah.
The difficult part about hosting is like if I'm showing up to your house, like I'm obviously going to ask what I can bring. Like, what do you want me to bring? This? Okay, I got it. I'll stop by.
What does
do
everyone
you need
need?
Anything else before I get there? That's like my go-to. Do you want anything special?
I just like bring alcohol as a standard unless otherwise stated.
Yeah, but it's still like, I can't go to your house and decorate unless you ask me to. Then I'll do it. I have like 2 balloon pumps. I'll do it. But like, I can't do that for you. So it just ends up being like the most expensive part, which is the main reason why my mom stopped doing her birthdays, because we have big families. So she was like, can't. I'm fronting the bill. I can't do it. So it's just tiring. So I think this year I might just practice like, I'm going to have my perfect day. If you can come, I will love it.
And I don't know about you, but like, obviously, like, I feel like I would feel differently about this if the budget was like
astronomical. Yeah.
You know what I mean? If I had the funding, this wouldn't even be really of a problem.
No, yeah.
But you gotta understand, like, outside of my birthday, I'm just a regular schmegular gal.
Regular schmegular.
I see that credit card bill and I get a little sick.
I'd be heavy breathing just a
little
little
sick
bit.
To my stomach. My jaw is like,
me? I did that?
I'm like Pikachu, like like I didn't know how much I was spending.
Yes, I know. It's terrible. And you just want people to have fun. Like, you immediately get into that mindset of like, I just want people happy. I just want people here. I just want people to have a good time. And it's just like,
I mean, it feels so good at the time.
Yeah, no, when you're doing it, hell yeah, brother. Like,
but the aftermath is fucking tough. And with that said, we just want attention to be thought of all the time on our birthdays. And it's 2 days a year where we feel this way. So
yeah, I think I really might just, because even like a game night, like even a game night is money.
Even a game night is money.
It's like simple money.
Why was I just thinking?
It's fine.
Yeah. Yeah. It feels like an event within itself. Like, I've been having like my cousins over for game nights. The money just to get a case of alcohol.
And it's crazy because like
snacks.
For example, if this was like a regular thing, like every Tuesday we have a game night, which I would love to be that type of person. I think it wouldn't be such a like a big cost. Does that make sense? Because it's like everybody knows it's on a Tuesday. Like the same way that you buy your tacos.
Yeah.
It'd be like everyone just knows, or like doesn't need the glitz and the glam. You know what I mean? They're comfortable enough to come into your house, look in your fridge, and if you don't have anything, like order something, or like come fed. You know what I mean?
Or just like have the understanding that's like, okay, everybody's bringing a snack. Like, you have to be like, I mean, if you're making like weekly things, you kind of have to have the friends who have the understanding that the ticket is to contribute, you know?
Yeah. But as far as birthdays, it's like, it's tough. It's a tough time. I think the financial part of it is really what makes birthdays so stressful.
Sure.
And just like making sure everyone's having a good time. I'm the type that's like, are you having a good time?
Yeah.
This will be fun. Yeah. I think everyone would enjoy this.
Yeah.
Like, does it seem like everyone's having
and I can never and you just like feel like everybody's like lying to you.
Yeah. I feel like everybody's lying to you.
Do you feel that way? Yeah.
Or you feel like
well, I didn't want to tell you because it was your birthday. Don't ever tell me that.
Just fucking tell me.
Huh?
Just fucking tell me.
Tell me that you're not having a good time in the moment so I can fix it. But don't hold it in. Because I'll figure it out.
It's a lot of pressure. It's just so much pressure for a day that's supposed to be like not pressure.
Stressful at all.
Yeah, it's not stressful.
Yeah, especially for the birthday gal.
I think this is like our personalities at work though. This is like us. Like, people who don't think like us are probably like, these girls are crazy. Like, birthdays are so fun.
Probably.
And I understand.
I don't know what happened there.
And I understand where people are coming from of like, you know, birthdays are super fun. I think it's just I put so much pressure on how everyone else is doing when I should have more of a selfish mentality. Does that make sense? I should have like a, it's about me. I don't give a fuck what, like, if I'm having fun, then it doesn't matter. But I'm more of like is everyone having fun? Does anybody think this is a waste of time? Is everyone regretting coming?
Do you guys hate me?
Do you guys hate?
Are you guys mad at me?
God, it's just like, I really need to learn.
Is everyone mad at me?
Just tell me if you're mad at me, okay? Please. Like, did I do something? Am I being too annoying? Just tell me I'm being annoying.
Any reflections of your 20s that you would like to share? Of your early 20s, I suppose, because we're still kind of like in it.
we passed our early 20s, right? We are in late 20 era.
Is that what I said, or did I mix it up?
I think you said we're in our early 20s. I still feel like I'm in my early 20s, though. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Same. Either way, yeah. Being in your late 20s, is there anything that you like often reflect on? Are you just like powering through, just trying to get to 30?
Do you know, I used to say this to Austin all the time, but why can't I ever just answer your question?
I always think it's going somewhere, so I'm tuned in.
Here's why. Here's what I'm gonna say.
I'm locked.
Basically, when I was like 23, I watched a movie. That's how it always goes. I watched a movie about a famous surfer that was like riding this really fucking big wave in some weird ass town. I don't know.
Is it Surf's Up?
It might as well be.
I watched that movie recently.
It might as well be.
Good fucking movie, by the way.
Really? I haven't seen it in years. I have not seen it in years, but maybe I'll watch it tonight.
I watched it for the first time like a year ago, and it was really like somebody made me watch it because they were like, this is a really good fucking movie. And then I did, and I was like, you're not wrong. So anyways.
Yeah, well, along the same lines. Basically, he's riding this really big wave. It's like a documentary movie. I don't even remember who's in it, and I can't remember the name. And there's so many of them that if I Google it, I'm sure a billion will show up. But at the end of the movie,
sure,
this guy rides the wave, and they talk about his life. And he was out in the water, and he got stung by something, and he dies. Right. Oh. Here's why I bring this up. That was gonna go. Is because someone talks about a conversation that they had with him, and he was like, he basically had said like he never really saw himself being older than 30. Like he could never envision a life past 30, basically. Like it just, in his brain, he could never see it, and he did die before 30. So I used That's crazy. At 23, I was like, yeah, I can't really think about what I'm going to be doing at 30. Like, I can't envision
How do you feel now?
Now I'm like, hold on. 30's in like... hey, 2 years, pretty much. A year and a half.
It's coming in hot. Yeah.
And I cannot fathom the age for some reason. Like, I really have spent so many years being like, life is not life's over, but like, just having no idea of what I'm supposed to be doing at 30.
Sure.
And I still don't. And I just, you know what I love about like TikTok and things is like you realize nobody knows. That has been my tried and true
original thought on that.
Tried and true,
which is nice.
Is just like everybody is just flailing, trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
Because like the normal path of life is so different than when we were growing up. Like if I was my mom, I would have had 2 kids by now. And a house.
Yeah.
And a dog.
My mom was I think my mom was pregnant with my brother by the time she was like 28.
Right.
Crazy.
And owned property, probably, like built that house that you guys live in. Maybe?
No, it's not that old.
Okay.
But
I'm like
but in a couple years time of that, you know.
But yeah, so like
they were
owned
up.
Property, my parents owned a house. I'm just like, there's no way in God's earth that I'll own a home in the next year and a half. unless I win the lottery. So it's just, I don't know. I'm just trying to give myself more grace, is what I'm trying to say. That's what I've learned. It's like,
I feel that.
Just trying to not be so fucking mean to myself and where I am right now. I'm just trying to live life.
I will say about like the demographic of the people who are currently in their late 20s, I think are a little more thoughtful about their existence. So I think we spend a lot of time trying to flesh out every little thing that makes us up as a person. Does that make sense? And so like I feel like we think a little more about us. Where the fuck was I going about that? Where the fuck was I going with that?
I don't know, but I'm glad it's also happening to you. Because this normally happens.
Absolutely.
To me.
I honestly I feel like I had a lot more
planned
anxiety. Kind of. Yeah. Well, I think I was always just like fearing I don't know. I think I had more of a plan in my early 20s but I think I was always just worried about like the unknown, and like now I'm kind of a little more open-minded as to what would happen. And one thing I've always known, I don't know what it was, but for some reason I've always firmly believed that 30 was just gonna be really fucking awesome. Like I've never feared 30.
Interesting.
And I think that has a lot to do with it being my golden year.
Okay.
30 for 30.
30 for 30
at 30.
Past mine.
And
but what the fuck are you supposed to do at 17? What are you gonna do? It was great. Literally I guess.
It was fine.
It wasn't 17. Bad. I graduated high school and I got a car and I went into college.
Yeah, 17 was cool. 17, 18. That was chill.
Whatever. It was chill. I wish there was more intention.
Man, yeah. But I think, I don't know. That's kind of like what I've always stuck to. And I think like I'm a lot calmer the closer it gets. Okay. And I kind of just embrace the unknown a little more. Not that I don't have a plan, guys. I'm not like some unmotivated piece of shit.
I don't have a plan.
I have an idea.
I don't have a fucking
plan. I'm okay with like letting the universe kind of like take the reins a little bit. And I think I've always been at peace with like I've always been kind of like a late bloomer in a lot of ways. Like a lot of my success feels like it happens later than most people. Yeah. Then like whatever society deems is like the appropriate age, like graduating, going to a university, job, whatever it may be. Like I feel like it kind of like happens a little later for me, which is totally fine. Because at least I know that it happens.
Yeah, I need to have that mindset.
It takes me a second to figure it. It takes me a second to figure it out, but I'll fucking figure it out, and I'll embrace that bitch.
I need to have that mindset. Right now, I'm like, just. I almost think of 30 like a cutoff, right? Like everything's supposed to be handled and sealed by 30, so that way, like post 30, I'm just riding a wave of like assurance and success.
No, girl, 30 is the new 20, and I hear it from so many people.
Yeah, I need to switch that mindset around. I really am like, oh my god, I'm panicking because I'm like, wait, it's a year and a half. I have to get all my life
30
figured
is the new 20. No,
I have to switch that up.
The party's just begun.
Okay, yes, Cheetah Girls.
Cheetah Girls 2.
The party's just begun.
Is that Cheetah Girls 1 or 2?
I know you feeling this.
It's 2, right?
2. I know you feeling
it. Okay, period. The party's just begun. We're Cheetah Girls 2. We're in our Cheetah Girls 2. We've done Cheetah Girls 1.
Isn't it crazy? Those girls were still in high school. That's also a big problem. And then in
real life, they were 20-something.
You're right. That's also... I keep trying to keep friends in my brain. Because you know how everybody's like, they didn't figure out their lives until they were 30? So, you know what? You're right. I'm excited.
Get into it, girl.
We'll see.
30s is the new 20.
We still have time.
I think what also brings me peace too is like the 20s is truly like the trenches, and that's not like an original thought. I think that's just an objective fact. Like,
they're so terrible.
Even people who are well past, like, I love like watching like older people's TikToks, and they're like, fuck no, I don't miss being in my 20s. It was fucking terrible. Get onto that side of TikTok, because that made me feel so much better.
I hope it comes up after this.
You see where other people are at. Yeah, algorithm get us into it. Get us into it. And it's just like so completely different from like where they are now as they reflect, and they're like, fuck no, I would love to be back in my 30s. I'm like, okay 30s is hot. 30s is the new 20, girl.
Can't wait to look back at this when we're 31 and be like, first year of 30s is incredible.
And we'll be on a yacht. Watching our own podcast.
I want to be on a yacht watching our own podcast. Or somewhere. Put me in another country. At the least.
Yeah.
Put me in like Tokyo.
I mean, in honor of Cheetah Girls 2.
Spain.
Take us to Barcelona.
Barcelona. I'm so down.
Music and city flames. Gypsies
deep inside. Comes alive.
Gallery, dude. Do you have a song? Do you have any songs?
Okay, listen. In birthday theme, I really cannot. I was trying to see what I have liked past years, but they have all been sad. They're all like so sad. So sad.
Give me one that's like.
So here's the one where I was like, what is wrong with you? Do you listen to Lani at all? Lani? Lani?
Okay, they popped up on my playlist a couple of times.
So they have a song called Malibu Nights.
Kind of, yes.
It's really good. I actually really like the song. I mean, their songs I like, but it's so depressing.
Period.
So depressing. If you know Malibu Nights.
Is it kind of like life?
It's relationship type. Let me see if I can pull up the lyrics without my like computer exploding. It honestly might explode. Never mind. Look up the lyrics.
Malibu Nights.
Yes, it's a pretty pink cover.
Oh, love. Love. Love, live, laugh, love. Malibu Nights. Let's see what it's about. I find myself blindsided by a feeling that I've never known. I'm dealing with it on my own. Phone is quiet, walls are bare. I drink myself to sleep. Who cares? Damn, bitch. No one even has to know I'm dealing with it on my own? That's your birthday song, bitch?
It was. It was. It was in 2018.
And you know what? We'll keep it in. And we're gonna keep it in.
So,
hey,
that's my vibe.
If it was important to the plot, I can't say nothing.
I'm heavy on my like music video, like rain on the window type shit. Like I'm heavy on that when it comes to like holidays. I don't know why. I'm like super.
That's
I don't
fair.
know why. I really don't know why. Because it's fine. I don't even know. 2018 was my 22nd birthday. I'm pretty sure.
You were reflecting on that blackout, girl.
What? Where was that happening? I was fine. Oh my god.
Oh shit.
We should put that one on there.
Should we just throw that in there? Yep. Yeah. Because I think that's safe to like manifest into our 30s.
Yes, I agree.
We could also be kind of like going on that theme.
Oh, like
I kind of want to look up a song from 13 going on 30.
Oh my God, please.
Because what's going on in there?
Taylor.
I will say, it would be a missed opportunity not to mention 20 somethings. So let's go ahead and throw her in there.
She just speaks.
That song makes me feel things.
That and Normal Girl, like I really just be like listening, and I'm like, wait.
What I will say is, all of control just feels like your 20s. If you get it, you get it.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense? It feels like
I think it might.
Something crazy. Huh?
I said I think it might.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nothing with your mic.
I was like, God damn it. It's fine.
No, yeah, I love that album. It brings me a lot of... We talk about it pretty much every episode, it seems, but she's so relevant.
She's kind of up there with our Ariana and Beyonce issue. We're Beyonce Sons, Ariana Grande Risings, SZA Moon.
I would agree. I think so. The Holy Trinity.
And that's circling back to our astrology convo
from last week's episode.
The Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit.
Yes, I agree. I do love them all so much, but they just like speak on
truly
shit that I know about.
I think that's like
I don't know.
girlhood for real.
Girlhood for real. Like Billy's song.
Billy's getting up there.
Up there. But her "What Was I Made For" song is really smart of her. Yeah. I think it's so like
honestly. Throw "What Was I Made For" in there because I feel like that encompasses
everything we talked about today.
What were we made for,
I don't
bitch?
know. She just be asking big questions, and I really am like,
why would you ask something so bold?
I don't know.
So soon.
She's like, she writes like angsty teen music in a way that's like, I don't know, melody driven.
I think it's a little more like that, and it feels a little more like deep cut. Like Olivia Rodrigo feels like a little silly, like angsty teen.
I
like,
love her too.
This is a phase. I do love her. Honestly, does she have a good like little coming of age song? Because I love her like little like teenage shit that she'd be going through.
I'm trying to think.
I do. I love her so much.
She scratches a part of my brain so many. That's like can only be itched by a certain person.
As a fan of like women in like
STEM,
alternative rock, women in STEM and women in alternative rock in like the early 2000s, I feel like she fulfills a lot of my needs.
She does, and she's like super unserious. I think we've talked about this before. Is like these girls are just so like la-di-da, because they should be like, you should be la-di-da. It shouldn't be so serious.
She's just a silly girl.
I'm trying to think.
Never.
Of her new album, but my Spotify isn't even moving around. So,
damn. I was gonna say,
oh no,
what is it? Oh my god, "Good for You" is like a pretty obvious one, because I feel like that really encapsulates like teenage angst at its finest. It's kind of like a little bit of like you're kind of petty, and kind of silly.
I agree.
Just laying it all out there.
Let's put it in
for the world to see. Fuck it.
On Guts, can you read the?
Yeah, absolutely.
What are the songs on Guts? I have them all liked, but
I'm gonna go down the line. Okay. All American Bitch, Bad Idea, Right? Vampire, Lacey, Ballad of a Homeschooled Girl, Making the Bed, Logical, Get Him Back, Love is Embarrassing, The Grudge, Pretty Isn't Pretty, Teenage Dream, Obsessed, Girl I've Always Been, Scared of My Guitar, Stranger, and So American.
I'm trying to think. I think Lacey is up there.
Lacey's a good one.
Up there.
Yeah, it's kind of hard for me to...
I need to hear them.
Like, I know the songs. Yes, exactly. I can't go off the song title.
But she's just like...
It's not like Control for me.
Yeah, I know. I think what I like about her is she's so young and like not embarrassed to talk about things that like we're insecure about, you know what I mean? Or like we were insecure about back then.
That are like she's like kind of embracing like the teenage experience without feeling guilty of like being a teenager, like things. Being young.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's a great way to live your life because I feel like we, like, at least when I was growing up, I didn't talk about those things, like feeling jealous of other girls or like feeling insecure about XYZ. Like, I didn't talk about things like that with people because I was embarrassed to feel those things. So now I'm like, she has whole songs.
Well, you get made fun of at the time.
Yeah, people were,
you know, like, I mean, when you want to feel that way.
You just are like, for what? Like, why is this upsetting you in any way? You know, and it's like, it just does, bitch. I don't know what to tell you.
Right. And in retrospect, like, yeah, they are like small problems. Like, clearly there's more to life to be upset about when you look at the bigger picture. But when I love that it kind of like really seals in like being a teen and being like, it really does feel like the end of the world. Like, those problems feel like the end of the world at time. And like, I'm gonna write a fucking song about it. And I think that's really, I think that always what makes me gravitate towards her too, is just like, it's really fun and silly, and like I can pinpoint to a time where like I felt that way, and it did feel like the end of the world. So it's like, I feel it, girl. I know you're gonna get through it. I know she's gonna be fine.
But it does feel like super soul crushing to be in those moments.
Yeah.
And like, nothing's gonna be better.
Yeah.
So I get her. She's like a good example of those types of feelings, I guess.
I think so too. Yeah. Yeah, we love her.
We're growing, so we're not thinking about that nowadays.
Thank God.
Thank God.
Thank God. Do you have any more?
The song after the song later on from my birthday is, oh my gosh, I don't know if it's Please Don't Lean on Me or Don't Lean on Me. Who's it by though?
Daniel
Caesar. Yes. I was like, I don't. Please don't lean on me. I'm unstable. Yeah, that was that was another birthday song, bro.
You're killing me.
I don't know. I don't know why I have these feelings.
You sweet little Scorpio baby.
I'm sensitive, bro. I can't help it. And I spent so much of my life like not being sensitive, or like not letting people know I was sensitive, and like not crying about things. And now I just like combust at random points. Like, I wish I was a crier. I wish I was a crier my whole life. Because now I just like the most random things.
It's not all that's cracked up to be, dude. I'm a crier. And it's
I wish I was, to be honest. Like, I wish I was a crier at all things, though. Like, things that make me happy, things that make me sad, you know?
Yeah.
But we just pick and choose here. And I guess on my birthday, it's sad girl hours. I don't know what to tell you.
Get into it.
And these are all liked the night before. I know it. Because they're all November 16th. Like, on my actual birthday, I wasn't liking them. But
you were pre-gaming.
My reflection period was just like, you're sad.
You're gonna sit here and listen to these existential songs.
Because no, you're right, Daniel Caesar. Like, don't lean on me. I am unstable.
Actually, I need none of you to lean on me right now. This is my time.
I have no room for people to lean on me.
I wonder what his sign is, because that's real.
That is real. Can you please look it up? Because I'm curious.
I'd love to. He's got to be some sort of
water.
I feel. No, not your signature. Your zodiac sign. Aries. Wow. Damn. I mean, to be fair, they do lay it all out there.
Again.
And it makes it the most sense to me when he was like, cancel me, I don't give a fuck. And everybody was like, okay.
Done.
Hey, that was a bold move. Hey, what the fuck was that?
Well, listen, I don't really think it affected him too much.
It took a second.
Yeah,
I think
that's true.
Yeah, I think now it's starting to simmer down, but a lot of people did not give a fuck about him for a bit. They were like, fuck Daniel Caesar. He told me to cancel him, so I did. And I was like, oh.
Was that the move the PR team gave? I don't think so.
I'm sure it wasn't. If he's an Aries, probably not.
It's like, fuck you guys. I'm going to do whatever I want to do.
That was a Daniel Caesar affair. It was a choice on him and him alone.
Listen, I understand.
And he had to lie in that grave for a little bit.
It's fine. He's crawling out. He'll be fine. I feel like people give so much grace
coming back around.
People who make good music anyways. So.
Push out the hits. You might get lucky. Except for you, R. Kelly. Go to hell.
See, anyways, I had the money to know what was up with him a long time ago.
Girl, I'll tell you right now. That's an evil man.
Damn.
Evil man. But we won't get into that today.
No. No. We've done enough.
Absolutely not. Well, that's going to do it for this week's episode. Woo! We hope you enjoy us reflecting on our 20s, our birthday traumas, and a little bit of conspiracy theories. And get into that playlist if you also love to have a little existential moment before or on your birthday. And if you're out there and you're in your early 20s, just know this shit gets a little better, especially when your brain chemistry changes at 25.
Yeah, that click does do a bit.
It gets a little better just after that. Big trust. And we'll definitely check in back in with y'all once we both hit 30 and tell y'all if we were right.
I'm praying to God we will be.
It's in there. It's in the cards and in the stars. Yeah, so go ahead and listen to that playlist, get into it, get into the emotions.
Yeah.
Period. And don't forget to follow us on the socials. Bloop, 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 bloop. Get it right there. Like it. Leave us comments. Leave us 5-star ratings.
Oh, yeah.
We're very close to being everywhere, wherever podcasts are available. I'm working on it. So leave me alone.
She's putting her CSOC on it.
I'm putting my whole CSOC on it. Let me cook.
But thank you guys so much for listening. And if you are listening to this and you made it all the way, say happy belated birthday to Cece because it'll be out 2 days after her birthday. 4 days after.
Period. By the time you see us again, I'll be 28.
Whoa.
Bananas.
And we'll be together for that one. So
we might kiss and be topless
again.
Maybe not both at the same time.
Yeah, you're right.
That's a paid subscription.
That is Patreon, if I've ever heard of it.
That's big Patreon type shit. Anyways, we love you. We will see you again soon. Have a good day.
Bye.